bringing more matches, new opponents, and a completely revamped knockout bracket. The tournament is shared between 3 countries, the United States, Canada, and Mexico, turning North America into a single stage for national teams from all over the world. In 2026, the entire competition stretches, with matches played in 16 stadiums across the continent. In this video, we'll go through all of them, looking at each venue from a football fan's perspective. On which of these stadiums will your national team play? Let's find out. StadiumDB.com presents FIFA World Cup 2026 Stadiums, Canada, Mexico, USA. With all groups drawn and the full match schedule confirmed, check out our tournament hub. The link is in the video description. You'll find everything you need about the World Cup, plus a clear guide to buying tickets. Thanks to our partnership with a trusted ticketing platform, you can secure your seat without relying on the lottery. If certainty matters to you, explore the ticket links. They may be pricey, but some matches can still be found for under $200 if you act fast. At the northern edge of the World Cup map lies Canada, contributing 2 stadiums on opposite coasts. This is where the tournament meets cooler climates, long distances, and landscapes that usually bring hockey and mountains to mind rather than football. Toronto Stadium, capacity 45,000. Toronto. Toronto is Canada's largest city, set on the shores of Lake Ontario, with a downtown packed with high-rises and neighborhoods where multiculturalism is part of everyday life. In the Exhibition Place complex, right next to the waterfront, stands the smallest venue of the World Cup, Toronto Stadium, known as BMO Field, which has been given 6 games, including 5 group matches and 1 knockout tie. For the tournament, the capacity is increased with additional end-stand seating and hospitality structures, new large video screens, and upgraded broadcast and catering facilities. In the group stage, it will see Canada and Germany among the teams playing their matches here. BC Place, capacity 54,000. Vancouver. Vancouver, city rich both culturally and in terms of nature, sits between the Pacific and the mountains. So from many spots in the city, you can see water, skyscrapers, and snow-capped peaks all at once. In the middle of downtown, the roof of BC Place dominates the skyline as one of 2 Canadian venues at the 2026 World Cup, hosting 2 of Canada's group matches and offering one of the most urban settings of the entire tournament. The stadium originally opened in the early 1980s and has since hosted everything. Complete transformation turned it into a modern arena with a cable-supported retractable roof, record-breaking center-hung video screens. In the group stage, it will see Belgium, Canada, and Switzerland among the teams playing here. The southern section of the tournament is Mexico, where games are played in a hot, densely populated belt of the country. It is the only host that has already staged 2 full World Cups. So football here blends into everyday city life, street noise, and a festival atmosphere in the stands. Estadio Guadalajara, capacity 48,000. Guadalajara. Zapopan is a satellite city on the edge of the Guadalajara metro area, where it blends traditional charm with colorful streets, ornate churches, famous tequila distilleries, and the sound of mariachi. In this setting, Estadio Guadalajara takes on World Cup duties as one of Mexico's 3 venues, hosting 4 group stage matches. Its artificial hillside profile, with a grass-covered berm wrapping the back of the stands, makes the stadium look like another green hill, while the red bowl of seating and the light, cloud-like roof resting on slender supports give it a volcanic feel. On the pitch, one of the standout fixtures here will be Uruguay versus Spain in the group stage. This and the remaining matches will be watched by fans seated on 2 tiered red stands. Estadio Monterrey, capacity 53,500. Monterrey. Monterrey is the industrial capital of northern Mexico, framed by rugged Sierra Madre and known for its mix of glass towers, factories, and colorful neighborhoods, plus a strong food scene. Taking 3 group matches and 1 round of 32 game, its metallic shell, inspired by the region's steel and brewing industries, wraps a steep bowl of stands with 2 main tiers, hundreds of corporate boxes, and a slightly lower south stand that opens a postcard view toward the mountains, earning the arena the nickname Steel Giant. The facade is punctured with gill-like openings that ventilate and light the concourses by day and glow after dark, and in the group stage it will see teams such as South Africa and Japan among those playing here. Mexico City Stadium, capacity 83,000. Mexico City. Mexico City is the country's capital and one of the biggest cities in the world. A high-altitude megacity where endless districts, traffic, and pre-Hispanic history meets modern Latin American urban life. In the southern part of this giant metropolis, the legendary Estadio Azteca remains one of 3 Mexican venues at the World Cup, hosting group games featuring the hosts and knockout stage matches, and standing as one of the very few stadiums on the planet to have staged World Cup finals in different eras. Ahead of the tournament, the stadium is undergoing the largest upgrade in its history. In the group stage, it will stage the opening match between Mexico and South Africa. The core of the puzzle is the United States, taking on the majority of the games at this record-breaking World Cup. 11 stadiums spread across a huge country mean multiple time zones, wildly different climates, and the feeling that the tournament is constantly traveling from coast to coast. Miami Stadium, capacity 65,000, Miami. Miami is one of the most recognizable U.S. cities, a coastal metropolis of palm trees, beaches, and a humid tropical climate where sport mixes naturally with a holiday vibe. In the northern part of the metro area, in Miami Gardens, Miami Stadium, better known as Hard Rock Stadium, hosts 4 group games, a round of 32 match, a quarterfinal, and the third-place playoff. Originally built as a multi-purpose bowl with characteristic spiral ramps in the corners and later reshaped by major renovations, it now has a bold rectangular roof supported by 4 tall corner masts, huge video screens, and a tighter football layout that brings fans closer to the action. In the group stage, it will welcome heavyweights such as Brazil, Uruguay, and Portugal, potentially with Cristiano Ronaldo on the pitch. Boston Stadium, capacity 65,000, Boston. Boston is a cultural and historical hub of the remember the Revolutionary War, leafy New England suburbs, and a coastline. Boston Stadium hosts 5 group matches, a round of 32 tie, and a quarterfinal, with its lighthouse-style tower and arched video board over the north end creating a kind of stadium gate. 3 main tiers of seating wrap around most of the pitch, with business clubs and private suites built into the structure. And on World Cup nights, special rail services and highways pull fans in from both big cities. In the group stage, potential headline fixtures here include clashes like Mbappe versus Holland or high-profile meetings featuring Morocco and England. Seattle Stadium, capacity 69,000, Seattle. Seattle lies between water and mountains, with its downtown squeezed between Elliott Bay, lakes, and green hills, ferries, coffee culture, and views towards Mount Rainier. Just south of the city center, in the SoDo district, stands Seattle Stadium, one of the most atmospheric venues of the World Cup, with its open north end looking onto the skyline, and stands famed for some of the loudest support in sport, hosting 4 group games, a round of 32 tie, and a round of 16 match. Most of the seats run along the sides of the pitch under 2 long arch-supported roofs, while brick-clad facades, steep upper tiers, and flexible capacity make it feel both like a downtown arena and a classic football wall when Belgium and Mohamed Salah's Egypt play their matches here. First time on our channel, we publish new stadium rankings and roundups every week. Click the red button and join over 100,000 subscribers. Philadelphia Stadium, capacity 69,000. Philadelphia. Philadelphia is one of the most historic cities in the USA, associated with the Declaration of Independence, brick row houses, and the industrial feel of the Eastern Seaboard. In the south of the city, inside a large sports complex, Philadelphia Stadium hosts 5 group matches and 1 round of 16 tie. 3 tiers of stands, an eagle-inspired shape, and brick-style details give it a classic NFL look, while solar panels and small wind turbines around the structure add a modern, eco-focused touch. One of the big nights here should feature Brazil, and a team like Curaçao also get its chance on this stage in the group phase. Los Angeles Stadium, capacity 70,000, Los Angeles. Los Angeles is a vast metropolis of hills, valleys, and palm-lined boulevards. The City of Angels is a diverse cultural hub, famous for its entertainment scene, Pacific beaches, and global influence. Los Angeles Stadium in Inglewood, known as SoFi Stadium, has a flowing, futuristic form with a nearly transparent roof, open-air yet covered stands, and sculpted terrace gardens that blur the line between indoors and outdoors. Its perforated aluminum facade with LED lighting and the suspended 360-degree infinity screen underline its status as one of the most innovative and expensive stadiums in the world. The production of content displayed during a match on the giant screen alone requires the involvement of around 80 people. The stands are divided into as many as 4 major tiers, intersected by bands of premium seating. The stadium hosts 5 group matches, 2 round of 32 games, and a quarterfinal. National teams playing here include the United States, Belgium, and Iran. San Francisco Bay Area. San Francisco is a bayfront metropolis framed by hills and ocean views. Just to the south, the wider Bay Area blends tech campuses, suburban neighborhoods, and waterfront landscapes. San Francisco Bay Area Stadium in Santa Clara, known as Levi's Stadium, features 3 main tiers of seating, an exposed steel structure, and a tall west stand topped with a rooftop garden and solar panels, reflecting its LEED-certified eco-friendly design. The asymmetrical bowl opens up for giant end-zone video screens and houses hundreds of concessions and premium areas, while the stadium's clean rectilinear lines give it a modern tech campus feel. San Francisco Bay Area Stadium, staging 5 group fixtures and 1 round of 32 tie, and national teams playing here include Jordan and Algeria. Houston Stadium, capacity 72,000, Houston. Houston is a sprawling southern metropolis with glassy office towers and warehouses. It is a city of NASA mission control, big flavor Tex-Mex and barbecue, and trademark southern hospitality. Houston Stadium, known commercially as NRG Stadium, features a natural grass pitch, steep multi-tiered stands, and one of the NFL's first fully retractable roofs, whose twin 206-meter trusses allow the panels to glide over the field in minutes. Massive end-zone video boards, extensive premium seating, and a flexible bowl that regularly hosts football, rodeo, and concerts make it a true multi-purpose arena adapted to the Gulf Coast climate. Houston Stadium, welcoming 5 group matches plus round of 32 and round of 16 ties, includes national teams like Mexico, Portugal, and Cape Verde. Kansas City Stadium, capacity 73,000, Kansas City. Kansas City straddles the Kansas-Missouri state line, known for its barbecue, fountains, and jazz heritage, with a broad, low-rise skyline rolling over gentle Midwestern hills. Kansas City Stadium, better known as Arrowhead Stadium, is an open, red-seated elliptical bowl with cutout corners for its distinctive oval video boards, steep 3-tier stands, and no roof, with lighting arrays perched high above the sidelines. Its symmetrical wraparound seating and an enclosed field help trap sound, making it one of the loudest stadiums in the world, and a cauldron-like venue for World Cup matches. Kansas City Stadium, providing the backdrop for 4 group stage games, a round of 32 clash, and a quarterfinal. National teams playing here include Ecuador, the Netherlands, and the 2022 World Champions. Atlanta Stadium, capacity 75,000, Atlanta. Atlanta is the capital of Georgia. The city blends southern hospitality with big city energy, from world-class museums to comfort food staples like fried chicken and beach cobbler. Atlanta Stadium, known as the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, is a futuristic arena with a retractable panel roof inspired by a camera aperture, a vast glass facade opening views of the skyline, and a circular halo LED video board suspended around the roof opening. 2 main seating tiers split by premium balconies wrap tightly around the field, while its sustainable design, distinctive angular exterior, and flexible configuration make it one of the World Cup's architectural showpieces. Atlanta Stadium rounding it off with 5 group matches, a round of 32 tie, a round of 16 game, and a blockbuster semifinal. National teams playing here include the reigning European champions Spain and Uzbekistan. New York, New Jersey Stadium, capacity 82,500, New York, New Jersey. New York and New Jersey share one of the world's most iconic metropolitan skylines, where Manhattan's skyscrapers give way across the Hudson to New Jersey's sprawling suburbs, malls, and entertainment districts. New York, New Jersey Stadium in East Rutherford, known as MetLife Stadium, is a 3-tiered bowl with steep stands and a louvered facade that can light up in different colors, echoing the identities of its 2 NFL tenants, and during the World Cup, the colors of its host nations. Players will be played under illuminated louvers, solar-powered lighting, giant HD video boards, and a dense, steep bowl originally built for the Giants and Jets. During the tournament, it steps into the global spotlight as an expanded, FIFA-compliant version of itself, hosting 5 group games, a round of 32 tie, a round of 16 match, and on 19th July, the World Cup.
Introduzir, botão. Marcar e salvar, legendas, botão atuando para estádio de Nova York, Nova Jersey. Nova York, Nova Jersey, 15 minutos. 12.
Dallas Stadium. Capacity, 94,000. Dallas. Dallas-Fort Worth is a sprawling metroplex of suburbs. The skyline opens out into wide horizons, stadiums, and entertainment districts that pull fans in from across the state and beyond. Dallas Stadium in Arlington, known as AT&T Stadium, sits under an elliptical roof supported by 2 huge steel arches and a retractable system, with giant glass doors behind each goal that can transform it from a fully enclosed, air-conditioned arena into a semi-open stadium. Inside, steep multi-tiered stands and a record-breaking HD video board hanging over the pitch create the feeling of a self-contained city under a roof, in true Texas style where everything is built to be bigger. During the World Cup, the stadium will host 9 matches, 5 group games, 2 round of 32 fixtures, 1 round of 16 tie, and a semi-final. Some of the top national teams playing here include the Netherlands, Argentina, Japan, and England, as well as Austria, Croatia, and Jordan. Who do you think will win the 2026 World Cup? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned for more stadium content on our channel and social media. See you soon.